Those days when you don't want to do anything, when you're too tired, too sore, and you don't feel like you used to, those days, those are the days that quantify. When you have those feelings, it's even more important to get up and get something done. If you have something to do, don't put it off until tomorrow. Don't do it. Don't do anything voluntarily tomorrow for it to be done today. Do it today. Don't wait. Attack, destroy, and move on. Every day you wake up, you have two choices. You can look at the doorbell and take a break. You can look at the break button and boom, you can take the break button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at the break button, ring the doorbell, and get up and chase your dreams. And the problem with some of you is that you want someone else to support your dreams. It's yours. I'm not forcing you to swim. It's your dream. If you want it to happen, lift your chest and make it happen. If you want it to happen, lift it up and shout. If you want it to happen, you have to do what I do, and that is get up at 3 a.m. And you have to act like you have all the energy in the world. Why? Because it's my time. It's my time. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. There's no such thing as tomorrow. We only have today. Greatness is going to cost you something. It's going to cost you some time. It's going to cost you some energy. It's going to cost you some sacrifice. It's going to cost you some resources. It's going to cost you some hours of your life resting, paying the price, traveling the extra miles, doing what other people don't want to do. Greatness isn't cheap. Greatness always costs more. That's why there aren't many people who curse greatness. They don't want to pay the price. That's the kind of attitude you need. That's the attitude of a winner. That is, I'll do whatever it takes. Every decision you make, the decisions you make in the month, the decisions you make on Tuesday, the decisions you make on Tuesday, if you decide to hit the break button, what you do is you're 10 minutes away from your goal. You've only earned back. So any goal, any of your dreams, any of your destinations, your decisions have to be in alignment with them. Now, if you want to be rich for the rest of your life, keep doing what you're doing. But if you want something different in life, you've got to do something different. You got to go all in. And Mitchell Toughness says, I don't just like going up that fucking mountain. I like going up the mountain. It hits me in the mouth. It hits me in the weights. It hits me in the going against the number one team. It hits me in the fatigue. It hits me in the crying. It hits me into that. And the reason some of you aren't where you should be is because you've been given a choice. You've been given an excuse. You've been given an excuse. But you have what it takes to do it. And the problem with some of you in this room is that you don't have a tribe. You don't have anything to push you. You don't have a reason. You have to find one before you leave here today. You don't belong at the bottom. It's time for you to get off of the bottom. Get off your chest and get off to where you should be. You're a Prince King. Get off to where you belong. Do what you should do. Live how you should live. How many more nights of sleep are you going to lose running around and calling about your life? Stop being a timid, shy person who's full of excuses, sitting by the pool and making every excuse in the world about why you don't win. You're the reason you don't win. You're the reason you look the way you look. You are the reason you are dusted. You are the reason you are not winning. You are the reason your surroundings are so dysfunctional and negative. It is a choice. You have thought your way into depression. You have thought your way into negativity and misery. It is all in the mind. Change your mind and you will change your life. It is time for you to get out of the pool. Stop calling yourself out of shape when you never go to the gym. Stop looking at your stomach when you get out of the bathroom and looking at your body and call yourself out on how you look when you eat everything in sight and never go to the gym. You have to wake up. You have to break that negative spirit. You have to break all that shit you are carrying around. Do you want to get better? Do you want to start a workout program, a clean diet, or start a new business? Do you want to write a book, make a film, build a house, a computer, or an app? Where do you start? You start here. Where do you start? You start right now. You have to have the mindset that every day of your life, no matter what life throws at you, it is our responsibility to show the Colosseum of life, to prepare for battle. If you can get yourself to do the things you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. The wild thought that things are going bad, that's what they do. Desire is a question. They just think, how are they going to get to this? There's no desire. There's just fighting and not surviving. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Every day you have to do the shit. Why? When you stop doing it, you don't keep it up. If you stop shooting, it's not going to be a good shot, and you take out your gun a year later. The only way you keep from falling is to constantly fall into that shit. The machine is this. You have to keep challenging yourself every day. Nobody wants to shine. They just want the end result. You can't get the end result without shining. You have to want that end result so badly that the work becomes irrelevant. If you really want to set some goals and you're willing to do what you have to do and sacrifice to get yourself in the right place, and don't worry about what everyone else says. Don't worry about hurt sentences. You'll guarantee yourself success in everything you do. Most of the time, we don't have someone there to keep us in line, to make us do push-ups and give us a nice, gentle punch in the face when we mess up. What we have to do is be our own drill sergeants. Hold ourselves to the highest standards and let it not mess up. Your problem is that you start something and you stop it. You start something and you stop it. You feel good and you do it. You don't feel good and you stop it. People who do it consistently and on time outperform people who are talented and blessed. Stop waiting for something to move you and move yourself. That's your biggest problem. It's all external that moves you. Now I want you to start moving internal. I want you to be able to push your buttons and not let anything else push you. You have to move every day. If you get to a point in your day and you're exhausted, if you get to a point in your day and you're exhausted, if you get to a point in your day and you're not feeling it, you can stop and change your movement. Nobody controls your movement. You control your movement. You control your feelings. I don't care how small it is. I don't care how minuscule the movement is, but make the movement. Move forward and do that every day, no matter when, including today. You don't want to get any closer to your 5-year plan, or your 3-year plan, or your 7-year plan, or whatever plan you have, unless you get up and start going for it today. I got up one day and stopped making excuses. I got up one day and stopped playing the brain game. I got up one day and looked a man in the eye, and he said, "What are you doing, bro? You should wake up. It's time for the week. Let's go. Go to class. Do your work. Work on your gift. It was given to you, but you have to gestate it. When you want to be a diamond, your attitude changes, your mind, your thinking, your relationships, the decisions you make, how you spend your time, your energy, everything changes. This is something you can't have in this business. This business has to be on you. You turn to this opportunity. You drop everything. You shop different. You study different. You practice different. It's one thing to talk about your destiny. It's one thing to dream about your destiny. But it's another thing to wake up when you know you should wake up. To say no to that party. To say no to Queens when you still have 100 more shots to do. To say no when your body tells you, stand up, but you put on 50 more push-ups. You can't just talk about it. You have to be your body. Yeah, it's hard, it's tough. I won't tell you it will be easy, but I can tell you it will be a sacrifice if you can travel through it. If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle if he is not the biggest? The elephant is one of the biggest. He cannot be the fastest because he is a slow one. He cannot be the smartest. He is not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. How does the lion become the king of the jungle? That is his mentality. That is the only difference between a lion and an elephant. When a lion stands up and sees an elephant, he thinks about eating. An elephant thinks about running. Because when a male lion stands up, he can be numbered by a pack of hyenas. But I am the king of my jungle because of my mentality. Everybody wants to be a beast. Everybody talks positive about themselves. Everybody talks like you are a beast. You would dress like you are a beast. When it's time to do what beasts do, you get up, you have an excuse. What will separate you is that when it's the beast's hour, when it's the war hour, you have to get up and make it happen. Why did Michael and Kobe, Tom Brady, Dwayne Wade, Wayne Gretzky, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, all those guys go for their physical gifts? Yes, they had a lot to offer, but that has nothing to do with it. It's up here. It's your mental doubt. Decide, commit, perform, show off, repeat. That idea is not going to be executed. That book is not going to be written. Those dogs in the gym are not going to move. You have to do it, and you have to do it now. So don't think about it. Don't sleep on it. Don't research every aspect of it and debate the benefits and harms of it. Start doing it. Take that first step and make it happen. Right here and now. It takes commitment. It takes discipline. These are the things you need to have, because I'm telling you so. When you do, the magic will start to happen. You'll start moving forward and accomplishing that thing. You'll start respecting yourself more. You'll start behaving differently and thinking you can overcome the world. But it all starts with honesty. Ask yourself what you've been lying to yourself about and do your best to change it. It's not easy, but I promise it will be worth it. I mean, I'm not so amazing because I've hit the button. That's why I'm not so amazing. I'm not amazing because I didn't get up on time, because I was told I wasn't a fast person. I'm not amazing because I'm shy. I'm not amazing because I'd rather make excuses than make adjustments. That's why I'm not amazing. When you cut this off, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and go honor yourself for being amazing. I'm going to honor you with no more excuses. From today on, I'm not going to get nervous. I'm not going to get angry. I'm going to start applying. The difference between the talkers and the doers is one simple word: application. They listen to them, and they don't just listen to it. They taste it. And when they taste it, boom, they do something with it. What gets you out of bed? What gets you off the couch? What gets you to the gym? It's not your alarm clock. It's not your parents. It's not your friends. It's you. You're the only person who can make it happen. It's very hard to be led by your ass. But I'm not qualified. But I'm not good enough. But I'm not smart enough. I didn't go to the right school. I don't have enough money. But, if you're going to get through your future, if you're going to get through your destiny, you're going to have to get through your ass. And that's what a pity party is. When you have an undisciplined mind and you dwell on the bad again and again and again, if you go to a pity party, I'll give you 3 days and that's it. After 3 days, you cut out your reminder, your iPod, your MP3, and you figure out the plan. Do I just sit down and figure it out? No, I don't. I say enough is enough, and I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to keep doing it until I get it. You're going to go after something that you think you deserve until you get it. No matter what's going on with you, no matter how many times you get shot at, no matter how many people don't believe in you, you go until you get it. That's the point. Are you tired yet? Some of you have to be tired. You have to be tired of what's going on in your life. You're tired of your habits. You're tired of the actions that you do every day. You have to change. There's no alternative. I woke up one day and I stopped making excuses. I woke up one day and I looked a man in the eye and he said, "What are you doing, bro? You should wake up. It's time for the week. Come on. Don't be a nervous man that you're scared of everything difficult. Don't take the easy way. You got to walk the earth in life, boys, to get to the highest ground. The highest ground is where you meet the highest ground. If you don't do the work that's the hardest of all, and the end is something that makes you travel, a legacy in life, that you put your signature on, that means something and you don't speak open words, you're going to have problems with that. That's what lions do. Lions don't stay, lions don't go away, lions hunt. That's what we do for life. I still scream. I love to scream. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kill you because I'm going to denigrate you. You've got to be willing to work in places that people don't see. While the other guy sleeps, I'm working. While the other guy eats, I'm working. If there's a motherfucker there who wants what you got, who wants a position you have, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife you have, or the husband, there's someone out there who is hungry and wants everything you have. So make that a motivation for yourself. This job will give you what you deserve. This job will give you what you work for. I put that work in every day. And you wake up every day and you put that work in. And yes, for some of us it may be harder than others. But whatever, we do what we have to do, especially when we are desperate. Winning is not loyal to you. You don't care. Winning doesn't care how much you sleep. You don't care how much you sleep. You don't care how much you work sometimes. Winning requires everyone and more, and it promises you nothing. It is a master creating fear and doubt in your mind, and it causes delay after delay. The question is about winning. Are you willing to run when the distance is unknown? And why chase what is called winning? Because the only thing that is guaranteed in life, if you don't chase it, is losing. Now is the time to scream. Now is the time to show the world that I was here for a purpose. There is a kind of instinct that you must heed. This is a liar. This is the instinct that says you have had enough. You have taken your best shot. You can get off. You can clear your head. This is the instinct that says it's okay to stop. It's okay to calm down. It's okay to quit. You can rest now. That's the instinct that's a defense mechanism. It wants to give you a jump. And that's the instinct that tells you that you can't lose. That's the instinct that tells you that you have to fight, that you have to push back, that you push back into the ground. Don't negotiate with weakness. You're the one in charge. Let go. Go to class. Let go. Do your job. You wake up early with people. You stay late with people. You stay bored. You work harder than anyone else, but no one's there. I assure you that someone who feels bad about themselves will soon talk to you like they're built differently. They would be built differently because people feel bad about themselves. Your life isn't exactly what you wanted because every day you have choices to make. You are the one in charge and the believer of all the choices. You've made the choices. And what I need from you to me is, why are you here? And then take ownership of why you're here. So you control you. We don't have forever. Let's not do like them. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I live forever. So every chance I get, I die. I love it. I like life. I get up every morning at 3 a.m. when I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like this and I don't feel like this. Champions don't get up when they don't want to. And if we're going to be champions, don't stop being tired. Stop being ready. You know what I hear? I hear the hour knocking. Time is waiting for nobody. There's nobody. Life is happening. And it's happening fast. Don't waste those years. Don't waste them. Live. Negative withdrawal. It's not happening. I'm actually moving forward. There's no complacency. There is no complacency. There is no retreat. There is no even a little bit. There is no even a little bit. Take it. Fight. Fight that time that passes with everything you have. And the earlier you get in the game and get on the path, the better your life is going to be. Healthier, richer, stronger, smarter, better. Go through the emotions. I don't want to work. Work. I don't want to get up and out of bed. I get up and out of bed. You don't notice the immediate gratification that is screaming in your ears. The desire to take the path of least resistance, the slow path, the easy path. Shut up. Don't listen to that middle voice. Instead, go through the emotions, lift the heavy ones, run through hell, get out of bed, get things done. And just by going through the emotions, you stay on the right path, the disciplined path, which is a path you know you belong on. Go through the emotions. Go through the emotions. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to push. I'm going to do everything with my power. Every day, I'm going to be victorious and not a victim. This is the park where life demands you make a vow. Go to hell or high water. You want to pay the price, where you earn your place with effort, with dreams, with blood, with tears. It's time to test your will, your toughness, your art, to test your limits.